the thought popped into my head that I'm gonna die. I paralyzed myself at 15. Me and my friends went to the beach. I remember the water being cold that day. The best way to get over it is just to submerge yourself, just jump right in. I had my best friend running right next to me. As I started running through the water, I saw a wave coming at me. And so I dove into the wave and I ended up diving headfirst into a sandbar, which is a shallow area in the water underneath the wave. And the next thing I know, my body went numb. The best way I can describe it is like when your arm falls asleep and it's kind of like numb and tingly, no pain whatsoever. I couldn't even feel the temperature of the water. I remember laying there face down in the ocean, floating. I knew something horrible had happened. I'm trying to move any muscle in my body and nothing's working. I can't even turn my head out of the water to take a breath. The thought popped into my head that I'm gonna die. My friends are gonna see me just floating and think I'm just messing around. And by the time they realize something serious had happened, I would have been drowned. I'm gonna hold my breath for as long as I can. And then the next thing I know, my body's being flipped over and I'm looking directly up into the sun. I can't see anything. I feel my body getting pulled out of the water. My arms are above my head. My best friend who is next to me, he's pulling me out and I'm dead weight. And I can see my arms. And when he let go, they just fell down to the ground like they weren't a part of my body. The lifeguard came over to me. It just kept repeating, I can't move, I can't move. I think I'm paralyzed.
911.
They ended up calling 911. Had broken my C4 vertebrae in my neck. They cut open the front of my neck and they had to fuse some of my vertebrae together to make it stronger. And I woke up from surgery and I couldn't move anything below my neck. I couldn't feed myself, brush my teeth, dress myself, shower myself. If I had an itch on my face, I couldn't itch it. In my mind, I just kept telling myself, this is just temporary. It was something that I actually slowly accepted over time. The hardest part about my injury was the loss of independence. I was a very independent teenager. I felt like I had all my dignity taken away from me, my manhood. My parents had to see me naked. It was hard for my family as well. It really brought us a lot closer. Since then, I've been able to learn how to feed myself. I can brush my teeth, scratch my face if I have an itch, shave my face. I am paralyzed, but I'm alive. And that's enough for me to want to keep fighting. I drive on my own. I went to college, which is something I never planned on before my injury. I want to be able to have an education and work and make money. I've accepted the fact that I'll be in a chair for the rest of my life and I'm okay with that. I have dated in the past being in a wheelchair. Dating is already just complicated enough. Being in a chair and finding someone that you're attracted to that can also just look past your disability is extremely hard. Focus one day at a time, not to get stuck in the past, not to stress about the future. The suffering is only temporary. It's gonna change, and there's lessons to be learned. I am seen, are you?